Jumbo Mambo Familia Angu, mimi ni Eli-Ben-Eli, Babu Eli-Ben-Eli, karibu karibu karibu, habari yako. Uh, Rumors of my death are much exaggerated. As you can see, I am still alive. I haven't died or anything. I have gotten, uh, my health is a difficult thing to explain. I've gotten a lot better. I'm not sick or anything. But it's like today, for example, I have had a horrible day. But that's okay. I'm still smiling. I'm still laughing. It's like I have, today I was thinking about how strange my life has been. It has been very strange. I wanted to tell people a story for the longest time, and I have been away from from YouTube for a while, and it wasn't because of sickness or anything. It's just that I'm experiencing a lot of different things. But when I was in college, when I was in college, people would keep coming to me and talking to me and calling me by a name other than mine. And I would say, you have me mistaken for somebody else. And let's consider this kind of like a spooky story. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. But I don't know what number my channel is up to. I haven't really noticed lately. I've been going through a lot of experiences. But people, when I would talk to them and tell them, I'm not who you think you are, they would say, are you serious? And I would tell them my name, and they would say, you aren't so and so, and mention this other name, and I would go, no. And people would tell me, you have a twin in this school. And I saw this man who looked a lot like me, and I never went close to him. And he saw me, and he never came close to me, because it was frightening. We looked so much alike. And one day, me and him were coming around a corner, and we ran right into each other, almost bumped into each other. And at that point, I had no choice but to speak to him, and he had no choice but to speak to me. I told him, how are you? And he goes, okay, how are you? Okay. And I told him, you're that man that everybody talks about. And he goes, what do you mean? This was your college, City University of New York. I told him, haven't they told you that you have a twin in this school? And he goes, yeah, we do look a lot alike, don't we? And we even spoke alike. We talked for a certain amount of time and shook hands. And I told him, listen, me and you, we're going to be friends and everything. He said, no doubt, no, we're going to be friends. And when that conversation was over, I said my goodbyes, and I went my way, he went his way. I was shaking. I was so frightened. I was shaking. And after that, me and him began to do something. If I saw him coming toward me from a distance, I would turn and run in the other direction. Or I would just very quickly walk away, because I did not want to ever talk to him or see him, because it scared me. Who was this man? We looked so much alike. And after a while, I never saw him again. But people always kept telling me, you have a twin in this school. I figured out what part of the school he was in, and I would try to avoid that part of the school. And, I think he did the same thing with me. Several decades later, I was on Facebook, and I see this picture, and I say, I never posted that picture. At the time, I was wearing glasses. And I said, these look like my glasses. It looks like one of my suits, but because a man had on a suit, a dress shirt, and a tie. And I kept looking at him, and his name was spelled almost identically to mine. And I could not resist it. I sent him a message. I didn't send him a friendship request. I sent him a message. And he answered me very soon. And I think I spent a better part of a day chatting with this man. He looked identical to me. He spoke like I spoke when I watch his videos. And I'm from the Dominican Republic. He was from Panama. And I was shaking as I talked to him. I finally asked him, did you at one time go to your college in Jamaica, Queens? And he said, yeah, but let's not talk about that. And I knew that it was the same person. And I told him, well, listen, me and him, our names were spelled almost exactly the same. And I at this point, I was convinced that there was something very strange about this man. And, we talked, and we made plans to contact each other and talk some more. But immediately upon getting off of that phone, I blocked him. I blocked his channel, and never spoke to him again. Later on, I found out that he blocked me too. That was a mystery in my life that I have never solved. You see, I grew up believing that I had a twin at birth, or somebody else at birth, maybe more than a twin, and that we were separated. And I always felt like if a part of me is missing, You might ask why I've been away from YouTube for so long. Something very frightening happened to me the other day, and I got a message from someone on Instagram. He told me, now you're calling yourself Babu Eli, and he had the laugh sign, and he said, a long time ago, me and you spoke while we were on Facebook. And I said, yeah, he sent me a picture of himself. Same man. Looks identical to me. Well, let me not say identical. I think that I'm better looking. But I don't know what it is. We chatted for a while, and I did say one thing to him very honestly. I told him, listen, don't be offended if you never hear from me again. You frighten me. And he said, you frighten me too, but I would like to find out who you are and why we look so much alike. And I told him, some mysteries in life are better left unsolved. Recently, the same started happening to me here in Dallas. I would go to the store to shop, and black people would come up, and I'm not going to say his name, but they would tell me, Reverend, how are you? And I would look at them and I would say, I'm not a reverend. I'm not even a Christian. And they would talk to me. They would say, you look like the apostle so and so. And I would tell them, that is not me. I'm not an apostle. But I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was very strange. Lately, I haven't been going to those stores as much, so those people do not get a chance to see me. But there's a movie, a novel and a movie called The Boys from Brazil about, a period in time in which they made clones of a certain man. And I have always wondered, was I cloned or something? Because I don't understand this in business of me running into people who are identical to me, even have names that are spelled similar to me. I'm from the Dominican Republic. This gentleman that the one that I was talking about previously, was from Panama. Well, Spanish-speaking people move, black Spanish-speaking people too, move from those countries interchangeably. So, it's a mystery that shall go unsolved because it frightens me. I have no idea who this man is. In fact, I have no idea who any of the 2 or 3 men that I have run across in my life who look so much like me, that people mistook me for their brothers, or they mistook me for the men. I don't know who they are. And to be quite frank with you, I don't want to know. Anyway. I have been avoiding a whole lot of contact with any kind of media after the last time that I spoke to this gentleman. And I don't know. And I know that in certain parts of Kenya, in certain African countries, they think that twins are not a good thing. Twins are an evil thing. I think that that's superstition. But at the same time, I will confess that, I'm kind of afraid of this man. So I haven't been commenting on Mara, Davy Jr., D. Mwango, Fellow the Boy, or Baby Carol, or Diana Kemi. I haven't been doing much of that because when I went on Instagram, and I closed down the Instagram account where I ran into him, because it's like, but I was very frightened when I ran into this man again. As I was thinking about it earlier, and I ended up being physically sick. I had to go to the bathroom, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know what my relationship is to them. There are all kinds of stories about twins and triplets that are separated and find each other. I don't want to be found. I don't I don't know who these people are, but I'd just rather keep my distance. Even if they are my brothers and stuff, I don't. Nah. They scare me. Anyway. Asante Asana, if you watch a video this long. I know that it's kind of a strange video. I don't know. I figured I have to get over my fear, and I have to get back on the internet. I mean, these people that look like me have never said anything negative to me, and so what am I afraid of? I don't know, but I'll confess that I'm afraid. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Asante Asana if you watch a video this long. Go ahead.